Hi, how can I... Wait a minute, aren't you Tracy Gary? Can you tell me what the weather's going to be like this week?
That's a good question. Well, we do have a system coming our way out of the south.
Get your weather without the wait every night on WWJ-TV. WWJ-TV's first forecast. Getting your weather.
It's a whole lot easier.
Detroit weather is in for a big change. Starting Monday, Jim Mattis is back on WWJ-TV. Joined by Tracy Gary to form Detroit's biggest idea in weather. Getting your weather is about to get a whole lot easier. At WWJ-TV, we're putting Jim Mattis to work.
This is not what I had in mind.
Starting Monday, Jim Mattis and Tracy Gary bring you First Forecast, Detroit's biggest news in weather. Getting your weather is about to get a whole lot easier. So shouldn't it come first? WWJ-TV's First Forecast, Detroit's only complete weather forecast at exactly 11 p.m. So by the time they get to the weather, you'll have the last laugh watching 2.5 Men. First Forecast, get your weather, get some laughs, get to bed.
I just wanted to come on real quick and say today is my son's birthday. Happy 28th birthday to my son, Steven. Can't believe I have a 28-year-old. I don't know when that happened. Anyway, I wanted to remind everybody that tonight I'm driving back to Novi and I'm going to Providence Park into a conference center. I'll put the flyer for where I'm going down below. And I'm going to talk about breast implant illness with Dr. Khan. And Dr. Khan...
Bad enough, but for an overview of just how widespread these problems are, you need to get up above it all. And our team coverage continues now with Tracy Gary. She's live at Sky 4. And Tracy, you may have the driest way of looking at this, at least.
Yeah, I sure do. And it actually has dried out a lot down here, Guy. This is Telegraph and I-94. Not the picture that we saw this morning. Look how nice and dry the roadway is, although it is still closed off. There's a few cars coming through, but those are coming from the local side streets. Police are forcing drivers off just before you reach 94 for the southbound side, and then northbound drivers are being forced off at E-Course. Look at what we saw this morning. It was a completely different story. Drivers here on Southfield Road, just south of I-94, plowed through the standing water this morning.
Just to let you know, tonight is when we're having our virtual party, and it's a luxury party. So what happened? A whole bunch of us consultants chipped in a whole bunch of money so that we can give away a bunch of free prizes and slash prices on all of these kits that you guys have been wanting to try on Lash Boost. There's going to be so many specials going that you're not going to want to miss this. So I usually don't do videos, but here I am. And also look at my eyelashes. Yes, I have mascara on, but don't I have fabulous eyelashes now? And those are 53-year-old eyelashes as of last week.
What's the situation there right now, Tracy?
Hi, Steve. Well, we are looking down on the freeway right now. In fact, let me show you why it's closed off. When we look down on the freeway here, you can see why it's closed. Here's the crane right underneath the bridge. You can see it laying right there on the ground. Now, that's the crane that came down on the stretch of I-280, right between those east and westbound lanes. Now, this is going to remain closed for more than a week, according to officials. A 1,000-ton construction crane collapsed here between the north and southbound lanes on Monday, and 3 iron workers, including one from Michigan, died in the accident. Now, while they were working on the pylons underneath the crane, it then fell down. The interstate, at the time when this accident happened, was open to traffic, but motorists were hurt. No motorists were hurt, I'm sorry. 5 construction workers were hospitalized, though. This noon, one of them is still listed in critical condition. The cause of the accident is still under investigation. Live in Sky 4 over Toledo, Tracy Gary, Local First.
All right, thanks. Hi, everyone. I'm going to try not to ramble on because, you know, if you know me, I could talk. Anyway, we're having another virtual party tonight online. So if you haven't joined us for any of these, what we do is we put you in this private page, a private group, and we offer discounts on regimens. We give away freebies.
Rolled in the afternoon. We had a high, though, at 3 o'clock of 64 degrees, a morning low of 41, and that hit at about 6 a.m. this morning. Current temperature at Metro Airport is 56 degrees. Humidity, very low, 32% humidity. Barometer is rising, 30.03, and winds are pretty calm northwest at 8 miles per hour. And temps all around the area, anywhere from 48 in Brighton all the way up to 58 at City Airport, 52 in Pontiac.
Tidying up the kitchen, and on our kitchen countertop are my glasses that I just got back. I've had these, for like 4 years? Our friends Tim and Mary McNamara got them for us. They own Arlington Optical down in Columbus. I think they have 3 stores. Anyway, I've worn glasses since 3rd grade, and these have been my all-time favorite glasses. They're made by Tom Davies. And I was heartbroken because I wasn't careful when I would clean the lenses. This went on for 20 years and got progressively worse, to the point I became suicidal. The depression got so bad, and I don't think you're hearing enough about the depression. And I think these reporters in here should really do a study and investigate how many women have committed suicide and had breast implants. Because I was a monstrous suicide. And I closed out a year, and I have had no depression, none. How did it vanish? Where did it go? Where did the anxiety go? Where did my microphone go? There it is. My nickname.
Care to our patients. So please go ahead and Tracy, ask me any questions.
Okay, so we have a Facebook support page, and on it, a big debate amongst the women is, do I do drains or don't I do drains? And a lot of the posts are, I'm not going to a doctor because he puts drains in, or I'm not going to a doctor because he won't put drains in. And so I was hoping you could clarify, like, I used to be all pro-lift, and now, after hearing from you and other doctors, I can see why doctors don't feel comfortable doing lifts at the same time as end blocks. So I get it. So I'm hoping you can explain the drain. Sure. and all the pros and cons of drains.
Sure. So drains.
When I went to Washington D.C. to talk before the FDA. Oh, I see you. Hi.
Hey, I don't have my hair done, and I don't have a lot of makeup on.
Well, I was just in a ponytail a second ago. I figured nobody will see the back of my hair, so.
Is this okay? Is the background okay?
Yeah, it's afternoon. I already went out and got the mail, so it's afternoon. I just got back this week from the FDA hearings, and I spoke before them. And it was perfect timing that I went there because today is my 1-year explant anniversary. Got my implants out 1 year ago today, and I feel great. All 50 symptoms I'll talk about in a second, in case you have breast implants and you're sick and you don't know why and the doctors can't figure it out. I'll tell you why. So it is, and I'll try to read these comments. I'm not good at Facebook Live. Hello. Time for another edition of Tracy's Toxic Titty Talk. Who you think you're selling your Kool-Aid to, but it ain't gonna be me. And it ain't gonna be the women who listen to me.
Truck trying to navigate through a Dearborn Heights side street. And we are live over another neighborhood. This is just north of I-94 and west of Telegraph, and you can see still flooded out. Just a couple blocks away, there was somebody just walking through the water. So it still has not drained out through the neighborhoods here in Dearborn Heights, but it looks like most of the water has receded in this area. These poor people have a long way to go before this seems to dry up. We are live in Sky 4. Tracy Gary, Local First.
All right, Tracy, thank you. And along with...
Are you telling me you cannot hold the capsule in your hand or in a glove or basically a Ziploc sealable container? You know, we do this all the time with what we call pathology bags, where, you know, it's a sealed container, be it a jar.
Yeah, it's a biohazard. They give it back.
Yeah, you can. Right. No, right. So exactly. So I will tell you, if you can, you know, when we pick up debris with our hands, for example, you know, we get it on our hands, but we can wash it off. You know, that's the keratin on the epithelium.
And I just couldn't think anymore. In 2010, it had just gotten so bad, my memory. I would show up at the radio station. I was a disc jockey. I'd forget my keys. I was a weather girl in 2010 on CBS. You have to memorize. It's not telepromptered. You have to memorize everything. It's all ad-libbed. That's really tough to do when you have really heavy brain fog. Very tough to do. That was a struggle. I quit. I quit both jobs. I quit my... I thought to myself, just maybe there are thousands more women who are ill from their implants and they just don't know what's causing their illness. Right there. People Start listening.